Ever feel like you're drowning in information? You're trying to understand something new, maybe like a local business initiative or just what's happening in your area's economy.
Oh, yeah. Reports, articles, presentations. It can be overwhelming for sure.
Exactly. And sifting through it all to find those key insights, well, it's a challenge. But that's exactly why we do these deep dives.
We take all that raw information and pull out the important stuff, the things you really need to know. No need to spend hours on it yourself.
Exactly. Today, we're looking at this really interesting initiative in Daytona Beach. It's called Consulting Daytona. And we've got two sources here.
Okay, what have we got?
First, there's this comprehensive briefing document, very official, titled Consulting Daytona Initiative, Connecting Experts and Businesses.
Sounds pretty formal.
It is. And then we have this notepad.pdf, which is like someone's initial brainstorming notes. So we get the polished plan and the raw ideas.
Interesting. I like seeing how things develop. So this consulting Daytona thing, what's the big idea?
Well, the goal is to connect businesses in Daytona Beach with expert consultants.
Local businesses, local experts.
Yep, it's all about building a local ecosystem. And it's not just a simple directory, it's more dynamic. They're really trying to foster economic growth, showcase new business models.
And how the consulting world is adapting. Interesting.
Right, so we're going to look at this from both sides because the initiative is designed to benefit both the consultants who become members.
And the businesses who become partners. Makes sense.
Okay, so let's break down the core concept here. Basically, the Daytona Beach Entrepreneurial Center, the DBEC, is launching this platform, Consulting Daytona.
Sort of a dedicated network for the Daytona area.
Yeah, like a matchmaker for businesses needing specific expertise and, well, the experts who can provide it.
And they're all local, which I imagine is a selling point for both sides.
Definitely. And one of the coolest features is this Daytona On Demand thing. It's for paid one-hour consultations.
Like really quick access to an expert for a specific problem.
Exactly. Need some quick advice? Boom, Daytona On Demand.
I can see the appeal. Speed consulting. Okay, so let's say you're a consultant. What's in it for you to join this consulting Daytona thing?
Lots, actually. First off, you get increased visibility and credibility. The DBEC is really positioning itself as the go-to place for finding experts.
So being a member makes you part of that trusted network.
Right. Plus, you get this enhanced profile in their online directory, consultingdaytona.com. You can put your bio, your areas of expertise, testimonials.
Testimonials are gold, especially in a local market.
Absolutely. Then there's this six-figure CRM powered by Automagic, which they're offering access to. It's specifically designed for what they call invisible businesses.
Invisible businesses.
Yeah, it's basically for those experts who are great at what they do, but maybe haven't focused on the whole marketing and sales side.
So it helps them streamline operations and get their name out there.
Exactly. And a DBE membership gets them a discount on this platform. Think of CRM as, customer relationship management. It's software that helps you manage your client interactions.
Oh, keeping track of everyone, making sure nothing slips through the cracks, that's important.
Really important, especially as you grow. And there's more. Direct client acquisition is another huge benefit.
How so?
They organize networking events, real face-to-face stuff.
Always good to actually meet people.
Right, and they use that Daytona demand for those paid consultations, so you can build relationships and offer those quick, targeted solutions.
Smart, covering both the long game and the immediate needs. What about professional development? Consultants always need to stay sharp, right?
You're right, they do. They've got workshops, seminars, and consultants can actually host their own offerings through the platform.
Oh, so they can position themselves as thought leaders.
Yep, really showcase their expertise and build a strong reputation in the community. They're also pushing this idea of streamlined efficiency.
Neat.
The DBEC membership becomes like your all-in-one solution. You don't need separate software for marketing, CRM, scheduling. It's all centralized.
Streamlining, saving money, I see the appeal.
And they're building a sense of community. There's a members-only forum online where consultants can connect, share tips, collaborate.
That's really valuable, especially for those who might work solo a lot. It's a support network.
Exactly. Now, let's talk money. How do consultants actually generate revenue through this?
Well, the most obvious way is through client work, projects that come through the Consulting Daytona platform.
Makes sense.
But they can also offer online courses and webinars through the DBEC. They have a revenue sharing model for that.
Diversifying income stream? Always good.
And of course, there's Daytona On Demand, those paid consultation sessions.
Multiple ways to earn. I like it.
And on top of all that, they're providing marketing and business development support.
Oh yeah, they have this preferred consultant list that they promote to businesses. Plus, they give you resources for generating leads, marketing templates.
Giving them the tools to succeed, not just the platform.
Exactly. And they even offer one-on-one strategy sessions with DBEC leadership. It's a pretty sweet deal for consultants.
It sounds like it. So how much does all this cost?
It's $50 a month to be a Consulting Daytona member.
$50 a month. That's pretty reasonable if you're getting all those benefits.
Right, you get the online directory profile, the potential for a consultant spotlight, access to those networking events, discounts on workshops and seminars.
Members-only forum, hosting opportunities, online courses with revenue sharing, discounted co-working space, business development support.
Yep, all of that. Even the preferred consultant listing and a one-on-one strategy session. Oh, and participation in Daytona On Demand.
Wow, that's a lot packed into that $50.
It really is. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about the businesses. They're called Consulting Daytona Partners. What's their incentive to join?
Well, the biggest draw is access to top-tier talent, often at discounted rates. They can connect with these pre-vetted consultants either through the main platform or Daytona Demand.
And DVC business partners get even bigger discounts on those hourly rates.
Smart. So they get high-level expertise without the cost of hiring someone full-time or for a long-term project.
Exactly. And that pre-vetted aspect is crucial. Businesses need to know they're getting quality advice.
Of course, Daytona Demand also sounds incredibly efficient for solving specific problems.
Right. Need an answer fast, book a session, get expert advice, done.
One and done. And they have options for purchasing blocks of hours each month. It's scalable so businesses can adjust based on their needs.
But those hours don't roll over, so you've got to use them.
Got to use them or lose them encourages consistent engagement. And of course, there's the whole supporting the local economy angle.
Definitely a key message. They want businesses to use local consultants, which strengthens the whole community.
Makes sense. And businesses get networking benefits, just like the consultants.
Oh yeah, they get to connect with other business leaders, with the consultants, lots of potential for collaboration and partnership.
Could even be a good way to find potential hires. Test the waters with a consultant on a project before making a bigger commitment.
That's a great point. Ultimately, it's about helping businesses make better decisions, giving them access to the expertise they need to thrive.
Informed decisions, strategic thinking. Okay, so how can a business get involved? Are there different membership levels?
There are a few options. The simplest is public access. Any business can pay $150 an hour for a Daytona On Demand consultation.
Okay, so that's the pay-as-you-go option.
Right. Then there are partner perks. This is where you buy blocks of hours at a discount. 10 hours for $100 an hour, 20 hours for $85 an hour.
And if you need even more, 40 or more hours are $75 an hour. The more you buy, the less it costs.
Exactly. And partners get other benefits too. Enhanced visibility, priority access to DBEC events, opportunities to speak or host workshops.
Exclusive networking events, input into DBEC programs, potential for talent acquisition, and maybe even discounts on other DBEC services.
But again, those hours have to be used within the month.
Use it or lose it. They're also doing this DBEC Executive Roundtable member thing. It sounds pretty exclusive.
It is. It's invitation only, and businesses pay an annual fee to be part of it. They also have to commit to buying those discounted blocks of hours.
Deeper level of engagement, both financially and in terms of participation. So what do they get for that?
Well, we get all the partner perks. Plus, they get to be part of these high-level discussions shaping the local economy.
Influencing the direction of things, that's powerful.
Right. They get access to a really influential network. Their company's reputation gets a boost.
And they collaborate on strategic initiatives to promote economic growth. It's like the VIP club for local business leaders.
It really is. Okay, let's talk about branding and online presence. They're using several different domain names.
Okay, like what?
ConsultingDaytona.com is the main hub. That's where you find the consultant directory, membership information, all that stuff.
Makes sense. And DaytonaOnDemand.com.
That's the platform where businesses can actually book those one-hour sessions. They even mention using an affiliate link on there, though they don't say much about who that's with.
Interesting. Then there's OneHourSession.com. What's that about?
The plan is to either redirect that to DaytonaOnDemand.com.
So an easier to remember URL.
Yeah, or to use it in marketing to drive traffic to the main booking site.
Makes sense. And CoachingBusinessInABox.com. That one sounds different.
That one is specifically for coaches who are using that six-figure CRM platform. It's like a resource hub just for them with templates, training materials, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so they're really tailoring their online presence to different segments of their audience.
Exactly. Now, for this to work, they need a diverse range of consultants. They want to offer something for everyone.
A one-stop shop for business expertise.
Right. So they're looking for expertise in a whole bunch of areas. Under business and management, they want consultants specializing in strategic planning, business development, operations.
Things like process improvement, finance, leadership, HR, executive coaching, the core functions of a business.
Yep. For sales and marketing, they need people who know sales strategy, CRM consulting, digital marketing, brand strategy.
All the ways businesses reach and engage their customers. And in today's world, you can't forget about tech.
Absolutely. In technology and IT, they're looking for expertise in IT strategy, cybersecurity, data analytics.
Cloud computing, software development, and all those emerging technologies. AI, blockchain, Internet of Things. Businesses need to stay ahead of the curve.
Couldn't agree more. And it's not just the technical side. They need the creative folks, too.
The artists.
Right. In creative and design, they're looking for graphic designers, web designers, UX designers.
Interior design, copywriting, photography, videography, branding, all that good stuff.
And then you have the professional services, legal, real estate, financial.
Healthcare, too. The consultants who help with those specialized areas.
Exactly. They're really trying to cover all the bases, and they're specifically looking for expertise that's relevant to the Daytona Beach economy.
So things like hospitality, manufacturing, construction, nonprofit, the industries that drive that area.
Yep, they want a good mix of generalists and specialists, people who know the big picture and those who have deep niche expertise.
Makes sense. And they want folks who are up on the latest trends and experienced freelancers. A diverse pool of talent.
Absolutely. Now, with all these consultants, they need some quality control, right?
Of course. How are they making sure businesses are getting genuine expertise?
They have a pretty strict set of rules and requirements for consultants. First off, they define a consultant as someone who provides expert advice or solutions.
Pretty straightforward. What about experience?
They want a minimum of 3 to 5 years of professional experience with a track record of success.
So no newbies.
Right. They also verify expertise through certifications, licenses, degrees, portfolios, testimonials.
And they look for thought leadership activities like public articles and presentations. It's not just about saying you're an expert. You got to prove it.
Exactly. And consultants have to be active members of the DBEC.
Showing that local commitment.
Yep. They also require the selling with service training for anyone who wants to do the Daytona Demand consultations.
What's that about?
It's all about making sure consultants are focused on giving value to those businesses and not just trying to hard sell them on more services.
Ethical and professional conduct during those 1-hour sessions. I like it.
And there are specific rules of engagement for Daytona Demand. Consultants have to stick to those selling with service principles, be professional, communicate clearly.
And if they need to reschedule, they have to give at least 24 hours notice. No-shows are a big no-no.
They also encourage follow-up communication, like connecting on LinkedIn, but the focus should be on building the relationship, not just selling.
Keep it professional and value-driven.
Exactly. And they have a system for feedback and ratings so they can monitor the quality and identify areas for improvement.
Always good to have that feedback loop.
Oh, and consultants have to agree to the terms of service, all very official.
Very data-driven. I like it. Now, one thing that stands out is their focus on finding those invisible consultants.
The people with expertise who might not call themselves consultants,
How are they planning to find those hidden gems?
well, they're going beyond just searching for the title consultant on LinkedIn. They're looking for specific skills like strategic planning or digital marketing, even if the person's title is something else.
Makes sense. People describe what they do more often than their actual title.
Right. They're also targeting people with expertise in key industries in the Daytona Beach area, like hospitality and healthcare.
Matching expertise to local needs. Smart.
And they're doing keyword searches for phrases that suggest consulting experience, like helped companies increase revenue.
Uncovering those hidden consultants. Love it.
They're also big on networking. They're going to be at Chamber of Commerce events, industry association meetings,
Tapping into existing networks.
and they're going to leverage referrals and attend local business events to find those hidden experts,
So many potential connections out there.
right? And they're going to create valuable content, like blog posts and articles, to attract people with those specific skills.
Content marketing, always a good strategy.
They're also going to highlight success stories and offer free workshops. And of course, they'll have that online directory so people can find them easily.
Building a hub for expertise.
Yep. They're also looking at partnering with universities, SCORE, SBDCs, organizations that have connections to experienced professionals.
Leveraging those existing networks.
And to convince those invisible consultants to join, they're emphasizing the benefits: access to clients, networking opportunities, professional development.
And increased visibility in the community, making it worth their while.
Exactly. Okay, so they find the consultants, they get the businesses on board. What's next?
Gotta market the heck out of it. What's their plan?
Well, their marketing action plan's all about being proactive. They're doing personalized outreach on LinkedIn, targeted email campaigns, phone calls.
Reaching out directly, building relationships.
Yep. And they have specific daily and weekly goals for these activities. They're also big on structured networking.
Meaning,
They're going to attend at least one relevant networking event per week. But they're not just showing up. They're doing pre-event research, identifying key people.
any strategy.
Exactly. And they're incorporating market research into their conversations. They want to know what businesses need, what challenges consultants are facing,
Staying in tune with the local market.
right? They're also focusing on strategic partnerships with 2 or 3 key business associations.
Quality over quality.
Yep. And they're creating a concise capabilities briefing that explains the value of Consulting Daytona to both consultants and businesses.
A clear and persuasive pitch.
And they're going to use the Velocity Network, which is a local online platform, to find consultants and promoting initiatives.
Smart. leveraging existing online communities.
They're also doing content marketing with blog posts, social media updates, and a weekly email newsletter.
Keeping people engaged and informed.
And they're planning events like those executive roundtables and networking mixers to bring people together in person.
The human touch is still important.
Absolutely. They even have sample outreach messages they're going to use for their initial market testing.
What are they like?
Well, they're very focused on getting feedback. They want to know what people think of the idea, how it can be improved,
Smart move. Getting input early on.
and they're being specific about who they're looking to connect with, consultants and businesses in Daytona Beach.
Targeting the right audience.
Each message has a clear call to action, inviting people to schedule a conversation, and they're emphasizing the quality control measures they have in place.
Building trust from the start.
Exactly. It's a very impressive initiative, really. The DBEC is doing some really great work to connect experts and businesses in Daytona Beach.
Yeah, it's a multifaceted approach, very well planned. They're considering everything from finding those invisible consultants to creating a vibrant online presence.
And the value proposition is strong for both sides. Consultants get increased visibility and new revenue streams, professional development.
And businesses get access to top talent, efficient problem solving, a boost to the local economy. It's a win.